And now, just for a tip of what we can do with all these plugins, let's say we have a guy that's already green screened, keyed out, and you want to integrate the guy with a CG background that's rendered with all the technical passes you'd want, right? So all you have to do is, let's get a white background, show the CG background on it, and now put the guy in, remembering that he has to go behind these objects. So let's use a EFX ZDepth compose on him, but now we have a problem. We don't have a depth channel for this guy. Well, that's actually no problem. We just use a gray solid on him as a depth channel. If we do this, he has a depth of neutral depth, and we can animate now the value of the depth offset of this guy, pulling him in front of objects or behind objects. So now with the animation of this parameter, we can actually animate him from behind objects. As you can see, the value now is 0.36. He's coming into front, way in the front. Now the value is 0.45. He's going even more in front. The value is 0.47. Going around the pole or whatever, and now going in the back. Again, the value back to 0.41 and 0.39. Just to make it a little bit more interesting, we use the trick with the ZDepth shadow on the guy. So boom, we make it throw the shadow onto objects. Unfortunately, the shadow must be pre-composed through a ZDepth layer as well, so we reuse the ZDepth compose with animated keys on it, so the shadow follows the guy and hides behind objects in the front. Let's give him a second shadow, and now let's see what it really looks like. There we go. So you can see one rendering from 3D background, one flat keyed out layer, and the guy goes around the objects in the render, throwing shadow onto them, deforming nicely. As simple as that.